Drea Avent back for part 2 with Raiders wide receiver Isaac. We already talked to him in part 1 a lot about the Raiders, about his goals for the upcoming season, and now we're going to get into USC football. He played college football at USC. He went through an injury situation there. He had some setbacks, but still, if you look him up on YouTube, look him up the highlights, he made an impact whenever he was in the game. So Isaac, tell me a little bit about your USC experience and just going through that, being a student athlete there. It's a prestigious college. USC is always talked about when it comes to college football. What did it mean to you?
It was a blessing to be able to go to that school and say that I graduated and played football there. Just because it's so many kids dream school, like I want to go to SC, but it's not very easy to get in there. So it was a blessing being able to be a part of that. I transferred. Actually, out of high school, I went to a D2, Central Oklahoma, and then to a JUCO in Riverside for 1 semester. Ended up getting like 25 offered, 21 D1 offered.
Yeah,
and then,
you made an impact.
Then I was like ranked number 2 wide receiver in the country, I think.
Yeah, you were Isaac Whitney, y'all.
And then then made it to SC. So going to SC, I had high expectations for myself to play right away, and they usually don't get JUCO guys, so I was like, I got to work extra hard because they usually go for the young guys and then just make them progress them. But going in, you have to be ready to play. So I had that mindset. I had to be ready. So going into my junior year, I was doing well, and then ended up starting, got hurt. I started the Washington game. That was like game 4. Then broke my collarbone.
Yep. I remember that.
Going into the Notre Dame game when I was starting. So I was starting, I felt like I was finally,
everything there.
Felt like it was finally like, all right, fine, this is my time. It's always something that sets me back, but I feel like that's just God making me stronger. It makes me a stronger person and just learning how to deal with adversity. Yeah. But I feel like it's really made me who I am though, because a lot of people would have gave up by now. Like the journey I had to go through definitely wasn't easy, but just getting to SC, and even when I was starting and played and scored touchdowns, like it felt good, like representing the university, and it's just because of how prestigious it is. So
yeah, and like I said to you guys before, Isaac Whitney, just such a very patient person. The setbacks that he's gone through, I think you really are an example for a lot of people with the way you've handled it. I've admired that about you from what I've known about you. So I think that's amazing. What's the best thing as far as preparation that you took from your USC days that's really helping you in the NFL?
Well, everything we did at SC is like the same as in the pros, pretty much. Like,
oh, that's good. That's good for people to know. So literally, it really did. It's
supposed
the
to,
same level.
yeah, it's supposed to prepare you. Like that's one of the best schools. Like you go to those top schools, and they're supposed to prepare you for the NFL. Like we always did training, like pro day, pro day you run the 40.
And that's where you really shine. That's where the Raiders were like, we want him.
The 40 vertical and all that, but we practice that every year, like every off season we do like in a lot of colleges, like I know people from other colleges, they didn't really do all the testing and stuff like that prior to, like, so going there like really prepared you for like pro day and everything. So I feel like it helped me a lot for being ready for the NFL. Yeah,
and you also did a little track and field, right?
I did, yeah.
Tell me about just the track and field experience and being able to kind of be at a pretty high level at both.
Actually, yeah, so it was kind of crazy. Like me and Adoree were talking about it. Like I was like, I'm about to come run. Like
Coach Jackson. Yeah.
Adoree, he said the Coach Watts was all like, he's like, come run. He's like, me and Rojo went out there. So me and Rojo, Adoree was already running, and then they needed like 2 more people for the relay, and the relay was we were going to regionals, and that was in Washington at UW, and we ended up getting 2nd place in the 4x1.
Nice.
So it was like 3 football players on the track team. So we just came over, made an impact. So that was fun. It was definitely a good experience because I ran track my whole life. Did AAU track in Oklahoma since I was like probably like 6th grade.
That speed, y'all, that breakaway speed. I want to see a TV catch this guy.
Just wait till I get an open field.
Oh, well, yeah, I've seen enough to know that you're pretty dangerous when it comes to that. And I want to kind of switch gears. Sam Darnold, I want to get your take on this. I know he came into last season with USC, had all the Heisman hype, had some ups and downs during the season through multiple picks in the Cotton Bowl, but still a lot of scouts see a lot in him. A lot of fans are still rallying around him. He might be the #1 pick in the upcoming draft. What do you think about him, and how well do you think he's going to do in the NFL? Because that's what a lot of people are debating right now. All the little pundits and stuff like that are talking about that right now.
Sammy D is not. He's
Marvell
nice.
Tell and I have texted about Sammy D nickname.
Sammy D. I realized he was the truth like before he even was starting. Like because Max was starting, and then I was all like, Sam is nice. Like in practice, just the way he gets the ball off so quick, and he just his release is so quick, and he's just smart. Like he's a very good football player, and I think he's gonna do really, really good in the league. Okay, good. So positive vibes. No, yeah, he's good. Yeah. Just playing with him, like you get a different type of and I've seen a lot of positive things in him as well. Like I said, the release, his reads, things like that, I think are really positive. And he's patient. He's real patient. Yeah, he's patient in the pocket. So. He'll be fine in the league. Yeah, sure. I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Everybody's going to be watching on draft day to see where Sammy D goes. And I love how you call him Sammy D because I know Marvell Tell and I, when we send texts about him, it's like, oh, Sammy D, what did he do? What did he do? So great stuff. All right, guys. Well, it's time for the 3-minute play with DA. You guys love this segment. Rapid fire questions showing you more about your favorite athletes and their personality. You know I have a big personality, so we try to dig deeper on that side. What are they like off the field, off the basketball court, off the boxing ring? That's why we do these interviews, and that's why you guys have been so supportive of what I'm doing independently. So Isaac, are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Let's do dab. Here we go, dab down. 3 minutes. Rapid fire question. First rapid fire question. Well, I say it's rapid fire, but actually Tim Brown, Raiders legend, I did one of these with him, and he said I wasn't really that rapid fire. But the point is I'm trying to be rapid fire. Right, okay, so here we go. Okay, best friend on the Raiders right now. Who's your best friend, teammate, that's my boy? My boy actually just got traded, Cordell Patterson. Yes. That was like my big brother. He looked out for me. Okay. And he just made sure I was good. So. Okay, so Cordell, we're gonna transfer with Cordell, even though he's not with the Raiders anymore, because that was really your guy. That was my guy. That was your guy. But right now, so Keon Hatcher, he's from Oklahoma. He's another receiver. That's my boy. Okay. So we're real close. Dope. We got really close. We roomed in camp and everywhere. We were just roommates. So that's my boy. So you're riding with him. Okay, who is a wide receiver right now in the NFL that you look up to besides, someone on your team? Who's another guy on another team that's like, wow, I really admire what that guy's doing in the league right now. An older player maybe. Somebody that I just think is nice. Yeah, somebody that like when you see him, he's like, man, he is nice. Everything that he brings to the table is nice. Antonio Brown. Okay. AB. Yeah, I like AB too. He's nice. And he's a really, really good guy. I have had some great conversations with AB. So, yeah. I think his game, he's good at everything. Yeah. That's a good person to. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't get much better than AB. Yeah. All right, favorite athlete in another sport. We got to go outside of football. We can do basketball, baseball, golf. I'll say basketball. Okay. Who's your guy? Westbrook. Okay. You know what? I heard this answer. Westbrook really, there's something about Westbrook that NFL players love because he has like that dog mentality. Yeah. Tell me more about that. Why is Westbrook? I like him because I'm from Oklahoma City and he played for the Thunder. Okay. And he plays so aggressive and he has no remorse for anybody. He's gonna he goes out there. He's a savage when he plays, and that's what you gotta have. Yeah. He has that dog in him. He has that dog in him. Rayshawn Jenkins told me the same thing when I asked him that. He said he's a dog, and I know that you guys love that aspect in other players and other sports. So that's really cool. All right, I gotta ask you. My celebrity crush is Tupac. I think I've said this before. So damn fun. So Tupac. I mean, forever, that's gonna be my number one. Who is your celebrity crush? Like, damn, like she's bad. The one that I had for the longest. Yeah, like who's like she is bad. Like she is just so. Since bad. I was young, it's always been Beyonce. Mm-hmm. It's always been Beyonce. The queen, Beyonce, number one. Okay, what is it about? I mean, this seems obvious, but what is it about Beyonce that you're like, she's just everything? It's a lot to I mean, of course, how beautiful she is, and I don't know. She's just like a boss. Yeah. I don't know. I just like her. She's the best. Yeah, she's the best. I've always liked her since I was younger, but it never changed. It never really changed. So no matter what, through the years, women come. It's like Beyonce's still on that number one spot. She's still at the top. All right. Favorite pregame meal that you eat either before practice or a game that really gives you that
it gives you that feeling like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm on 10 right now. What is it that you eat on that situation?
Well, the pregame meal, I always try to eat like pasta, carbs, so I have more energy. So I like pasta, and like that's one of my favorite foods anyway. So just some type of pasta.
Yeah, I like pasta too. I was eating when I was in college too. I used to always request that before I went out there. So awesome. All right, who is just fire right now in your mind as far as rap? Who is that guy? Maybe it's a pregame. Okay, yeah, we can do like a top 3, top 4. But who is that guy that's like, when I hear that, I'm ready to just go the F off. I'm not gonna say, but
right now, what I listen to is Nipsey.
Yep.
Nipsey is he's just the truth. He speaks
I
real.
agree. And he's West Coast.
Yeah. So actually, my uncle grew up with Nip, so I know Nip.
Really?
Yeah. He came to one of my USC games. Got him some tickets.
Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. I didn't know that he had a connection to you.
Yeah. So.
Last time that I checked, that's my son right now.
And then somebody else that just speaks real. I don't know if you're very familiar, but Lucci. Have you heard of Lucci?
I don't know Lucci. Where is he from?
I don't know. Where is Lucci from? He's not. Okay. He's probably from like, I'm not going to even mess it up.
I've never, but shout out to Lucci.
But Lucci, you got to listen to Lucci. You got to listen to Lucci.
Okay, so what is it about Lucci? How does he speak to you? What is it about his?
He speaks about like struggle. And just like coming up from like nothing pretty much. Like he doesn't just talk about like the BS, like he talks about real life like stuff and how he gets out of it and how he's became successful. So him and Nip, those are both like motivational like rappers. I feel like that you can vibe with.
I think Nipsey Hussle is so underrated.
He is, but
he is just, I'm telling you, when I heard last time that I checked, nobody can tell me anything.
They can't tell you nothing?
They can't tell me anything. That's my song. All right. Are you into like streaming Netflix or watching shows or anything like that?
I really don't watch TV. You don't watch TV? Okay, I like stand-up comedies though.
Okay, so comedy. Let's shift gears to comedy. Who is your favorite comedian? Since you're a comedy guy, you don't really do shows.
Funny.
Who's that guy?
I mean, he used to be Kevin Hart, but I feel
Kevin
like
Hart fell off?
He didn't fall off, but
I'm just
very funny one. Dave Chappelle's new one is funny. Okay. And then
his new, does he have a new special out?
A new one, it's on Netflix.
Okay, so okay. I have Netflix and I didn't. Okay.
You didn't see it?
slip.
No, but those two are probably the funniest to me, Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart.
Okay. Well, I know you're this, like I said, I know talent, great wide receiver in the making. What's a hobby that you have outside of football that people might not expect you to have, or just something in general?
That I like to do?
Yeah, that you like to do that's
I love the water, so jet skiing, most favorite activity to do in the pastime.
Okay, where's the hot spot for jet ski?
Go to San Diego.
Okay, oh my God.
Go to San Diego to jet ski.
I was just down there last week. I love San Diego.
Paradise Cove. The best place you can go jet skiing.
Okay, can you rent skis down there?
Yeah,
okay, so you go down there, Paradise Cove.
That's what I do.
Block out the whole day. Yeah. Just go around.
Free your mind. Just go.
Free your mind.
Right, go ride some jet skis.
Thinking about Beyonce.
Thinking about
Beyonce on my jet skis. We're talking about the celebrity crush. So.
That's funny.
All right, last one. Best piece of advice that someone that's kind of an older figure has given you. It could have been a parent, a coach. Someone that's kind of told you, I know you seem to be really good at dealing with adversity, with the things you've overcome, but is there something that stands out from a coach or, something along those lines that?
Well, so Gary V, Gary Vaynerchuk is? Well, I'm signed with his agency, and I just kind of like look through his feed, or sometimes he'll just text me, but like a lot
of feed or what?
Like
feed?
On IG, on Instagram.
Okay.
So he posts like a lot of motivational stuff. And I don't know, I really don't have one quote or something, but he's one person that like really helps motivate me, and my uncle as well. Uncle, my mom, those are a lot of people that keep me.
So your uncle, that's Nipsey's guy, right? Nipsey Hussle's guy.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Well, does your uncle rap?
No, he used to be in the music production business. He used to produce, but now he does like TV. He does like production for like the tennis channel and stuff like that. So,
dope.
So that's what he's doing. But a lot of those people like have helped keep me motivated, and those are probably the people that I look up to. So
very cool, very cool. Well, Isaac, this was so inspiring. Like I said, following your career so far, the challenges you've overcome, and what's amazing about this guy right here is you've had injuries, but yet you still shine bright enough in those pockets to where we're just wondering how high can he go when he's healthy. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know how high this guy can go because he's done so well within these small pockets of these injuries, these setbacks, but yet the Raiders saw something in him at USC Pro Day. Jack Del Rio, John Gruden, these guys see something in him. So when he's able to fly straight through, I'm telling you, watch out. He's going to be a star. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. DA, Isaac Whitney, doing big things. This is part 2. Keep a lookout for part 1. Thanks so much.
Appreciate you.